All right, we're live on YouTube, and I'm going to share my screen because that's what we do. Entire screen, screen 1 and screen 2. I'll share screen 2. It's going to do that until I do that. So you should see Skype and Carlisi trying to figure out how to make Skype work. And you can look at that while I go live on the Strange Label. Earl is supposed to be here, but he just, whenever he gets here, he gets here. That's his MO. So here we go.
Hey Siri, who's Ricky Dixon?
Ricky Dixon played the position of wide receiver for LSU in 2008.
That's right, bitches.
All right, chumps up. Let's do this. Leroy!
Yo, Earl! What? Hey, you're fired! You butt!
Unacceptable condition! Unacceptable!
You're listening to the Leroy and Earl Show. It's the adult cartoon of podcasts. This is a kick-ass show, and as an authority on adult cartoons, I would know.
Alrighty, welcome to the Leroy and Earl Show. I am Leroy Leroy, your host, and Earl Lima State will be here soon, hopefully. No reason for him to not be here, not at all. Carlisi was trying to figure out how to make his headphones or his microphone work on Skype. If you're watching us live on YouTube, you're watching him do that right now as you are also looking at me. Hopefully, I don't know, maybe it isn't working. I don't care. At a big show lineup tonight, lots of guests. And I'm going to start by calling one right now. Get this ball rolling because, they say, what they say. First minute, 60 seconds. That's all you got. That's all you got. People listen to your show. If you ain't grab their attention in 60 seconds, they're out.
Hello.
Dildano, what's up?
Hey.
You're up. That's probably not a good thing for you this time, right? This time of day.
Not usually, but I told you we'd make it work.
Well, I appreciate you taking time out of your schedule to come on the show. Earl, are you there? Earl Lima State.
Hello?
Yeah.
And I'm Earl.
Hello?
Yeah, I got you. I can hear you.
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Hello?
We are live on the Strange Label Podcast Network every Wednesday night at 7 Eastern, 6 Central at strangelabel.com. And you can watch our show live on YouTube. Earl, can you hear me?
Hello?
God damn it.
Hello?
Dildano.
I don't think they can hear us.
I got you good, Dildano.
Saying they can hear us on the tube thing? The tubular?
Dildano.
He's giving me a thumbs up and a thumbs down.
Yeah.
What the hell does that mean?
Can you hear?
H.
Can you hear Earl?
Thumbs up and a thumbs
Hello?
down. How am I supposed to know?
Dildano, can you hear Earl?
Hello?
Hello?
Dildano.
I swear to God, every time I get on this show, there's nothing but technical difficulties.
You guys, I know.
Testicle 1, 2.
Did you guys get together beforehand?
Hey, testicle 1, 2.
Did you guys
I'm
get?
gonna, I don't know.
Testy, 1, 2.
Listen.
I'm just jerking your chain. I
That's
can
why I
hear
didn't
Earl.
show up on time.
I know you could hear me because you were talking to me first.
The weird thing is I
no,
can
I
hear
said I
Bill
can hear
Donald, but
Earl.
I can't hear him.
I don't.
What the hell is going on?
I really can't. I almost can't take this right now. So if you're messing with me,
Hold on a second.
if
Yeah.
you're messing with me, I
Is
swear to
Bill
God,
First time
Donald,
you've
can you
ever
hear
said
me?
that, isn't it?
Obviously not, or you'd be talking to me.
Dildano,
Yeah.
can you hear Earl?
He can't hear him nothing.
Yeah,
Hello?
I can hear Earl.
Yes, he can hear you, Earl, which means that you can hear me.
Well, I can hear Dildano, but he can't hear me unless
Dildano.
Leroy asks him if he can hear me. That's weird.
Oh, God.
Hey, if you got Dildano, relay this message. If you can hear me, take a sip of your beer. Dildano, relay the
said if you-
message.
I can hear you,
He said
asshole.
if
I can hear
take a
you.
sip of your
I
beer.
want Dildano to relay it.
He didn't have to relay it. I can hear you.
Dildano,
I can hear
I can't
you.
see. I can't see Leroy either. So, but if he can hear me, tell him to take another drink of his beer. I mean, take a drink of his beer.
Go ahead, Dildano. Tell me. Tell me.
If you can hear him, take another drink of your beer.
Dildano, did he take a drink of his beer?
Yeah,
Dildano
why
can't
did you
see
do it?
me.
Oh my God! Why not? I mean, Dildano. What did he say?
Uh-huh.
Come on!
What
I want to
did
know who's wasting our time.
Leroy just say? When are we doing the show today? Are you going to be on the show?
This is the Leroy and Earl Show. It's the Adult Cartoon Podcast. I'm Leroy Leroy with my host, Earl Lemus Tate. How's it going, Earl? I know you can hear me. There's no way you'd have just said, I'm Earl, right at that point.
I'm Earl.
There's no-
Hello?
Shut your mouth, bacon.
Did you guys get together on this?
No.
I don't believe you.
Son of a bitch!
Hey, Earl, is your clock broken? Stop it. We're trying to do a podcast here.
Why I can't hear? I can't. All right, I have only half right. I can hear you in my right ear, but I can't hear you in my left.
Okay,
What's
well,
going
that's definitely not my problem.
on? Dagnabbit.
Carlisi, sorry, buddy. We'll get your shit figured out. We'll get you on next week. I got way too much going on this week. Too much stuff. I got on tonight's show. After the break, we're going to talk to Cassandra from Milton Keynes, who has. I dug up some stuff on Cassandra that's you're going to find interesting. She actually, I'm going to give a little bit of it away right now. She actually was in the States for a while back in 2012, and she was in a beauty pageant under the name of Charity Beaver. And yeah,
Charity Beaver?
she's got a lot of aliases, and she does a pretty mean American accent, and she's going to share that with us later. And on the line right now, we have Dildano. Dildano, the #1 shift head. How's that make you feel?
Yes. Makes me feel great, but I have to admit I'm a little bit nervous.
Why?
Well, I've been in hiding for about 2 weeks now. Apparently, the check I used to write to Hitman Monkey, it bounced.
Oh.
So, and we all know he took care of the job.
Right.
So
Because
now I've actually got another contract out on Hitman Monkey through Hitman Honey Badger, and
I didn't know
he's
that.
looking for Hitman Monkey.
I didn't know there was a Hitman Honey Badger.
Yes, yeah, he's so good. He nobody even knows that there's so many jobs that he's done out there, and a lot of them get pinned on Hitman Monkey. So if he ever gets hemmed up, Hitman Monkey's going to take the fall for a lot of Hitman Honey Badger's hits.
Well, I got to be honest with you. You bounced a check to Hitman Monkey. I'm surprised you're alive.
I'm pretty good at hide.
Yeah, you must
I was
be.
a 2009 hide and go seek champion.
Hey, while I got you on the line, Dildano, #1 shift head, I got a question for you.
What?
What was your problem with the show 2 weeks ago?
Oh, that was a show.
He said last
Yeah,
week's show was better than the one 2 weeks ago.
I just wasn't feeling it, man.
Well, I do appreciate your input and your support. So,
I wasn't feeling it either. I don't even remember what it was. I just got a bad feeling about 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, we did a show where we had no guests lined up and no material,
Yeah.
which was typical Leroy and Earl in the past.
No,
but-
it's not. The new Leroy wouldn't do that.
Well, you know what?
That'd be the first time.
The new Leroy is not perfect, and it isn't easy to get guests on this show. And because you gave me such a hard time about not having guests, we're having multiple guests tonight. More guests
Well,
than we
why
can
didn't
fit.
you save them? Spread them out. We only need like one or two.
It's a joke. The whole thing's a joke.
Well,
I'm
Whole show.
giving
I
you a
will
hard
tell
time.
you that. I will tell you that last
thanks,
week's
Artie,
show
for the
was
joke.
better than the one 2 weeks ago.
You like Saul Gorman's bonus content?
Yes.
He did a pretty damn good job, I have to say. Pretty damn good job. So anyway, I don't want to get into that too much. We're going to talk about that next week because I have a great new segment coming up next week called Gone in 60 Seconds. And I'll tell you more about that next week, Gone in 60 Seconds. So, Dildano, I just wanted to get you on here just so you could, air it out. That show sucked. I hate you guys. All that kind of stuff. Plus, you're number one shift head. We got to have the number one shift head on the show from time to time.
Right.
Yeah.
Especially since I know you're still getting that monthly payment because I got a notice today it came out.
Yes, I did. It did get it. It got deposited today. Dildano is the first shift head to ever set up a reoccurring donation of $5 a month. So, that makes you number one shift head. I do have a message. I do have a message for you, Dildano. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it on the phone so much, but you'll definitely be able to hear it when you listen to the show playback. Here's a message from the former number one shift head.
This is Stephen Hawking. Even though I am dead, I am still the number one shift head. Suck it, Dildano.
Yeah, what do you think of that?
It just pleases me to know that means nothing.
The only thing you
Nothing.
accomplished by killing Stephen Hawking was completing his plan. You know he's a robot now, right? He's a cyborg, but
Well,
now he's just a board.
well, I was just going to say, I could make. There's probably several comments I could make, but isn't that just kicking a dead horse?
Literally.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
All right. Hey, Dildano, we're going to let you go, buddy, because I know what time you got to get up tomorrow?
I got to actually be at work at 3 a.m. So that means about 1:30.
Wow.
That's insane.
Yeah.
It's
So
insane.
not
don't
even
forget
tomorrow,
to
like a little
upload
later
this
on
tonight so
tonight.
I can download it.
Are you kidding me?
Yep, it'll be up tonight. That's my goal, to have it up by, I usually get it done by 9:30, 10 o'clock. All right, so we'll let you go, buddy.
Okay.
Appreciate your support.
Why don't you let us let you go? Let me let you go.
All right. Well, it was good talking to you, Leroy, Earl. Suck it, Ricky. We'll
I'm
talk
Earl.
to you guys later.
Hey, Ricky,
I thought you weren't going to have me on the show tonight.
I wasn't until Dildano said your name. I forgot you existed.
That's bullshit.
I know.
Hey, Dildano, how's it feel to be number one shithead?
It feels great.
Yeah, I bet it does. It's all squishy.
Shut up, you ass. All right, Dildano, take it easy, buddy.
All right. We'll talk to you guys later.
All right, we'll talk to you later. All right. That's Dildano, number one shift head. Earl, what's the house, my friend?
Not a whole lot. I was trying to get on. I've been sitting down here at the station for probably 4 hours, or since I got home from the coal mine on the grind.
Really?
But I've been here trying to get things working, and I was late anyways.
Yeah, you were terribly late and it stressed me out, but that's all right. Dr. Brown, are you there?
I'm here.
On the line, we have Dr. Brown from the University of Michigan. It's always refreshing.
Evening, fellas.
Tonight
Good evening.
is the show of guests.
What
Earl?
can we do you for?
I'm kind of curious about this number one shift head thing.
Pleased to
calling
meet you.
Dildano
What can
that.
we need to please you?
Well, I've been very reticent to throw that number one shift head moniker out there. It's one of the reasons why we gave it to Stephen Hawking, because it's easy. So
Yeah, but he dead, man.
he's dead. He's no longer number
And
shift head.
just for the record, reticent, not revealing one's thoughts of feelings readily. For those who didn't know,
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Earl.
It wasn't for you, obviously. It was for everybody else that's normal. That's never heard the word reticent.
Reticent. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I use words that are too big for you. I got a lot of things that are probably too big for you.
It's not even a big word.
What?
Just no one's using it. It's not cool.
Big biceps.
Yeah. Did you know what reticent meant?
I did. And even if I
I only
didn't, I'd
knew
lie
what it
about it and
meant
say I
because
did.
of the context you used it in. But he's a GD doctor. Of course he's
Well,
gonna know. They
yeah.
probably had to
Yeah.
know what the reticent part was.
Okay,
I wrote my thesis on it.
on the word.
What?
Yes.
He
You
wrote
wrote a what?
his thesis.
Wow.
Isn't that something that like you get your leg blown off at Nam? You
Yeah,
wear a prosthesis?
This is the Leroy and Earl Show, the adult cartoon, a podcast. On the line, we have Dr. Brown. He's a doctorate in liftology, but he's not on the show tonight to talk about lifting, although it's his favorite subject. He's on the show tonight to talk about the number one shift head status. And okay, Dr. Brown, it has to come down to something, right? We have to judge it by something. You know, I look at how much you guys share our posts. I look at, is there anyone listening to the show that I know of because of you? And the donations. So it's basically come down to, we're just going to make the decision by the donations.
Yeah, like weekly or monthly. Anytime someone makes a move, that move is going to knock the other guy out of position number one.
Well,
it's got to be a good move. You can't just make some
that
shit.
chode sucker over there, he was doing $5 a month, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Have you checked your account today?
No.
I have not.
Huh.
I have no access to any of this money.
I'll check it right now.
I think you should, before you start throwing out the moniker of number one shift head. Moniker is like a different name for somebody.
Okay, thank you. I was looking it up over here.
You're welcome.
Nice. Good one.
Oh, the coal dust.
Okay. We've received a payment from Dr. Brown
For 501.
for $5.01. Is this a reoccurring payment?
It is a recurring payment.
Oh, holy shit. You know what that means?
So,
You know what that means?
that's right, Bob Barker. I took him over by a penny.
Oh.
Wow.
A penny's a penny, Leroy.
We got a number one shift head on our hand here, Dr. Brown. Thanks for coming on the show.
There we go.
Oh, you know, when Dildano listens to this tomorrow, he may wreck his truck.
Oh, please. Oh, I wouldn't hear that.
Oh, God.
As long as he walks away, okay. I'm not going to wish ill will on somebody.
Right, you don't want him dead.
Right. Even though murderer himself. Anyway.
I don't know if you listened to the intro, Dr. Brown, if you were able to listen to the intro, but you'll hear a celebrity endorsing our show, and that your hard-earned donations went to purchase that endorsement.
No way. All right. No, I didn't get to listen to the very beginning, but I was tuned in a little bit before, and I got this awesome phone call. So.
Right. So, yep. Number one shift head, Dr. Brown's on the line.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. And what I love about it is it's $5.01.
It's just winning's winning.
That's right.
You're the first or last. So.
Oh, that is great. I wish I would almost give anything to be in his truck tomorrow when he.
Yes, you would.
All right.
It's just going to start. Yeah. It'll be amazing when the bidding war starts. Because somebody's going to have to give up.
He'll change his to $5.02.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then you'll change yours to $3.
Oh, yeah.
Well, all kidding aside, I appreciate your donation. It's I looked into a lot of different ways to advertise the show, and there's really nothing out there you can buy for $5, you know, or $10, right? I mean, you can boost a Facebook post, but who knows if that's even real. But I have found a few things to make the show more entertaining, which I'm sure, you know, that's what you're in it for, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, the show's always been entertaining. A little less without Earl, but it's still good to listen to. I've listened to every episode, and I'm ride or die. I'm here for you.
Nice. Well, we appreciate it, and I appreciate the compliment of saying the show is a little less entertaining without Earl. It's a lot less entertaining without Earl. So
I didn't want to make you cry, big fella.
I appreciate.
I'm just sitting here watching you guys. I'm not even doing anything.
Right.
I think that's what makes it perfect, actually.
Exactly. All right. Well, do you have anything you want to say or anything you want to talk about before we let you go?
No. You guys ever need any workout advice? Some help with that? Just let me know. I'd love to come on and give you guys a hand, answer some questions. Real ones, fake ones. You pick.
We will. I will definitely take you up on that because I'm still working
give
out.
You some arm pump.
I'm still pumping both the Blowflex.
The Blowflex, yes, that's genius.
All right, that's the way to do it.
The Blowflex.
That's a total Freudian
You just
slip.
came up with $1 million idea, Leroy, right on the show.
The Blowflex.
Hard to say, but don't worry, you'll be a pro before we're done with you. The Blowflex.
The Blowflex. All right, Dr. Brown, appreciate it. Number one shift head here, Dr. Brown, on the Leroy and Earl Show, the Adult Cartoon Podcast. We will talk to you again, and enjoy the show. And thanks again for the $5 and $1, $5.01.
$5 and $1.
Yeah, that's easy. I'm not making stuff up, but all right. You guys have a good one.
501 cents.
All right,
you
thank
donated.
you. Thank you, Dr. Brown.
Bye.
All right, that's Dr. Brown, the number one shift head. Oh, Dildano, I feel bad for you. I really do.
Yep.
Yeah, I feel bad for you.
Dildano, we feel bad for you. It was short-lived. He was happy about it. But then, tomorrow he's going to be like, he'll probably donate. All he's got to do is donate another 2 cents and wait a whole week, and then we'll crown him again.
I think it'll be a bidding war. It's at 1 penny at a time.
Yeah, you guys are gonna have to bid throughout the week, and then whoever makes it to the end of the week will we will pronounce you. We will. What do they do with the swords?
Knight you.
We'll knight you.
Knight you, the number one shift head.
Number one shift head, Mark. Number one shift head, Dildano.
So
I mean, fuck. Just ignore that. I meant to say Dr. Brown and Dildano.
I'll cut it out.
Yeah.
No, I won't. There's no editing in this show whatsoever. The only time I've ever edited this show was when there was actual personal information given out.
It's too bad you can't hear my DJing going right now. I'm over here finding ways to enjoy the show.
Hey, what's the deal with you being late?
Old Father Time came in unexpectedly and needed help with computer stuff, and I was trying my hardest to get it done, and I'm juggling the whole world on Earl's shoulders, and plus I was DJing, and you just asked me that because you don't know what to do next.
I'm trying to enter a phone number. I'm working on something here, so it's not that I don't know what to do next. I actually
confused.
I have a lot of stuff to do. Namadi Edom gave me a correct phone number, but it ain't correct. So anyway, yeah.
You might as well give up on that, man. I feel bad for you, dude.
Well,
I mean, yeah, he was a nice guy.
Actually, Ricky's the one that's upset about it.
Yeah, the guy's totally into me. Totally.
He wasn't you, Ricky, but I think he was using you to get to Leroy, man. Face the facts.
I don't know about that.
Well, anyway, was using you to get to him. I'm not sure.
Anyway, we are, this is the Adult Cartoon Podcast, the Leroy and Earl Show. We're live on the Strange Label Podcast Network, where you're listening right now, strangelabel.com. You can chat with us at Strange Label. Get your ass on there. Is Pearl monitoring the chat tonight?
Yes, she is. I believe she is. Pearl, are you monitoring? She's monitoring, but said no one is talking tonight.
Yeah,
right now because it's light out now and people got shit to do.
Probably, I don't know. So anyway,
on the agenda, man.
After the break, we're going to talk with Cassandra from Milton Keynes. She's got a lot going on. like I said, I dug up some information on her.
Oh,
Did you know that she used to do voiceover work?
I did not know
She
that.
did.
Sandra
And-
from Milton Keynes used to
Yes.
do voiceover work
She does. She did voiceover work. She may still do it. I don't know if she's done doing it. So-
as Cassandra or as something else.
well, she is Cassandra, and she does a great American accent along with her native English accent. And we've been paying people to do spots on the show. If you listen to the intro, you heard the great Eric Cartman introduce our show.
I didn't hear the intro.
Of course you didn't, right? Yeah.
Right. Maybe next time.
Maybe next time. Yeah.
Just kidding.
Yeah. So anyway, I started thinking when I found out she did voiceover, I'm like, holy crap, let's get her on here.
All right.
She'll do some.
So she's going to do us an Eric Cartman.
She's gonna imitate Eric Cartman. Yeah. Anyway, and I want to tell you one more time. I got a great idea for a new segment that we're going to do next week called Gone in 60 Seconds. And I got the idea from researching how to make your podcast popular. Well, one of the things that I saw over and over again was you got 1 minute. 1 minute from the time the person hits play on your show. If you don't interest them, they're gone. Okay?
Yeah.
They're moving on. So
Welcome.
I thought would be fun to pick random podcasts and listen to their first minute and comment on it and see what we think. And then at 60 seconds, we're done. We move on to the next one. I think it'd be fun.
Well,
Don't
we
you?
move on if we don't like it. If they haven't hooked us in 60 seconds, we move on.
Well, we're going to move on either way, but we could
So we
judge.
say hooked, or is it like
We could say hooked,
loved it, hated it?
right? Something like that. Yeah, we'll think of something. But anyway, it's got me thinking a lot about our first 60 seconds. You know, I'm going to try and cut back on the amount of music I play, that kind of stuff. So we get right into the show. We still want to have our trademark intro, chumps up, Leroy, that. Don't you agree?
Maybe you had to hook them first and then do that.
True. And which I did tonight. I played a little funny Ricky clip. So anyway, yeah, that's what we're going to do next week. Segment called Gone in 60
Cool, man.
Seconds.
Well, good luck with that.
Yeah. So we're live on YouTube, and
Did you make your beard even shorter this
I
week?
did. I got
Jesus,
it trimmed
man.
again. I got it trimmed again because, actually, my wife was going to trim it a little bit, and then she got carried away, and then she had to, so anyway.
You got carried away.
Yeah, gross. Well, she likes a beard, so
Yeah, I like it, honey.
yeah.
Whoops.
Whoops. Anyway, yeah. All right, we are going to we're going to take a little break right now, and
That's it. Halftime show
that's-
already.
yeah. Well, when you show up late, that's how it goes. And that half hour did fly by. That half hour
Start
flew
leaving
by.
early. That'd be good too.
Hey, don't forget
Yeah.
you're under contract.
Yep, one show a week,
Yep, one show a week, the whole hour,
which means you got to play games 5 times a week.
and I almost do. Well, actually, there was nothing about me playing in the contract. I just had to buy the Xbox.
Bullshit. There was nothing about me talking on the show either. I'll just sit here.
Sure. I'm messing with you. You know I like playing.
Are you not hearing my scratching come through?
I am not.
Okay, well, I'm doing I know it's nothing going on over there. It's pretty boring on your side in YouTube, but there's a party on my side.
Yeah.
And I'm I'm mixing it. Sorry about my language, but
Yeah.
I'm mixing it.
Well, awesome.
And
Mix it up, brother. Mix it up.
I am. I wish, I
We could hear it. Why can't we hear
wish I
it?
had some ecstasy or something.
Why can't we hear it?
I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. I don't even know why I can hear it, to be honest with you.
Is it running into the soundboard?
No, it's running into the computer. But
Right,
the
well, you need to
computer
go
must
into
be
your
sending it back to
soundboard.
the soundboard.
You should go right into the soundboard.
Can't, man. It's a USB interface. It's technical.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Technical. It runs a program, man. It's
Yeah.
a control board.
I got you. All right, yeah, we're going to take a little break, and then we're going to have Cassandra from Milton Keynes on here. She's a lovely, lovely lady, and it's always nice to talk to her. Lots of fun. So we'll be right back on the Leroy Null Show.
I'm Earl.
Right now, you may be thinking, this is my chance to turn off this dumbass show. Well, you have a choice to make. One choice is an enormous world, a world that orbits a sun, with other worlds called planets. which orbits a black hole, with billions of other worlds not unlike yours. We all slowly wait to be flushed down the toilets of time. I'm not sure what my point is here, but Leroy and Earl will be back in a minute. Just maybe the universe is telling us it's okay to laugh from time to time. After all, what does it really matter in the end?
All right, we'll be right back in a couple minutes.
Another beautiful message by Cuba Gooding Jr.
Wow, Christopher Walken here again. Go to LeroyandEarl.com right now and click the donate button. If you don't, I'll have to stab you in the face with a soldering iron.
Right now, you cheap bastards. I'm sorry, was that too much?
All right, welcome back to the Leroy and Earl Show. I am Leroy Leroy. And this is the Adult Cartoon of Podcasts. We're live every week at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Strange Label Podcast Network. You can stream and download the show anytime you want. Go to LeroyandEarl.com. There's all the links you need there. And we do our show live on YouTube. If you're watching right now, you can see that Earl's not there. So it's typical Earl. Yeah, it's no point putting your glasses on after you're in the frame. So we're going to get Cassandra on the line here. She's our next guest on the Leroy and Earl Show. Anyway, tonight's show brought to you by Discount Wheelies.
Hello.
Cassandra.
Yes.
Discount Wheelies are putting the brakes on prices.
Yeah. Cassandra, it is great to hear your voice as always. How are things in Milton Keynes?
Well, I would think they're a little bit better than what you're dealing with. I'm not mistaken, you've got some terrible weather going on, don't you?
It's somewhere between apocalyptic shithole and no, that's exactly what it is. It's an apocalyptic shithole.
At least I have something better to look forward to. It's not quite so bad. Yeah.
What was the high today?
Oh, I don't think I can talk about that kind of thing live, can I?
No, I meant the temperature. The temperature in Milton Keynes.
Well, I'm going to be honest, I'm not sure of that. I can tell you anything else, though.
You know, Earl, you look like you want to say something.
No, I'm good.
So anyway.
So how are my American boys? How are you doing?
I am just bursting with enthusiasm. I feel great.
I'm just imploding with responsibilities.
Yeah, he's not talking about the show. He's talking about other things in his life. What?
Oh,
What?
that is thank you for letting me know. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
I always appreciate having you on the show. You taking your
I
time.
know, I get it. You tell me all the time, man.
Tell you what, not you.
You appreciate me coming on in the show and
I
be on
do.
time and stuff. I get it, man.
Right.
Get off my nuts, man. You got my nuts in a
I
vice,
do.
man.
I appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. Yeah,
I appreciate
having
being on the
patience.
show for you.
I appreciate Cassandra taking time out of her schedule because it's like 2:00 in the morning over there, isn't it? What time is it?
It is. Oh God, I know it's dark. I should be sleeping. But when Leroy and Earl tell me they need me to come on their show, well, I stay up. I don't.
Well, I
Well,
appreciate it.
I'm on the show.
You are part of what I'm calling the guest show because 2 weeks ago, Earl got all over my case because I didn't have a guest. So this week I have 4 guests.
Yeah, so now we won't have any guests for the next half a
That's
year.
quite a little guest.
Yeah.
How do you fit them all in at once?
Well, they weren't all on at once.
He knows how to fit them all in.
Well, that's what she said.
Oh boy.
Wow.
A little slow on the uptake there. Sorry. Well, I found out some things about our wonderful, lovely Cassandra that she probably doesn't know that we know. So,
Well, listen, those records were supposed to be sealed
well, some
a long
records.
time ago. I don't know how you got your hands on them, but
Let me-
they're not supposed to be public knowledge.
$9.99.
Well, I hate to tell you,
Just
dear,
about
but
any DVD store.
I hate to tell you, dear, they are public knowledge now, and I'm going to spill the beans on you tonight. It's nothing bad. It's nothing bad. It's actually stuff you should be very proud.
We're obviously not talking about the same thing.
Right. We're not. We're not. I found out that well, first of all, Cassandra does voiceover work for radio and television in England, and she does a amazing American accent. And the reason why I found
Bullshit.
the reason how I
It's
found
true.
and she's going to show you here in a few minutes. But the reason I found out is because we've been paying people to do voiceover work for us, and I'm looking through this registry of voiceover actors and actresses, and I see Cassandra, and I'm not going to say her last name, and I went, that can't be the same Cassandra because she has a fairly common last name. I looked it up. Sure as shit, it's her. She does voiceover
It is
work.
me.
Yep. So there you go. So hopefully
I
on the
gotta hear this. She can do an American voice.
hopefully on the show tonight, she's going to give us a few free promos, and I'll tell you what to say. You can just
Ricky,
say,
make sure you record this.
Record what?
Oh, dear.
It's on the recorder.
And record it, Ricky,
Yes.
because we don't want to waste Cassandra's valuable time. She's
hey,
probably got an HBO gig or something next.
Hey, listen up, Mr. Leroy. Mr. Earl.
I'm Leroy.
I understand that.
I'm Earl.
Damn it, Ricky!
Hey, Cassandra, what's up, babe? What's going on?
Get
the Ricky,
heck-
don't call me
get
that.
out of here. Get out of here. My ass. Sorry about that.
I don't think I've ever seen a picture of what Ricky looks like, but in my head, I picture some curly-haired kid with square glasses and a lot of pimples.
Well, are you
When I hear him speak.
are you around a computer right now?
No.
Okay. Well, when you get a chance, go
Good
to
answer.
LeroyandEarl.com, and there's a tab
Okay.
there's a tab that says characters, and you click on that, and you'll see a picture of Ricky Dixon.
Okay. Was I close, at least?
Not too far off, but yeah, close.
Okay.
Pretty damn close.
Pretty damn close.
I'm sure he's got some curly somewhere.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, you ain't kidding, motherfucker.
Shut up.
Okay. Ricky,
Enough.
stop talking into the microphone.
What am I supposed to talk into?
You're not supposed to talk into anything.
The
Anyway,
mirror.
so-
As you tell yourself why you're valuable.
Another thing I found out about Cassandra from Milton Keynes, she was living in the United States for a short time. I found out in 2012, she was in a beauty pageant in Dallas, Texas, and she went under the name of Charity Beaver. Now, why did you pick that name? Were you trying to get a leg up, were you?
Well, if we're going to be honest, I just thought that is what a Texas woman would sound like.
See, did you hear that, Earl? What, you got your thing on mute? Or you've been listening to the show?
I fell asleep. No, I mean,
Earl, are you there?
I'm Earl.
You hear me?
Cassandra, is that you?
This is Charity Beaver that you're talking to.
Is this her? Wait a minute, I'm confused. Is this
Charity
my long
Beaver.
lost sister?
No.
Wait a minute.
I think
is
Earl might
Cassandra
hear that
doing a hillbilly
slow.
voice?
He's obviously not picking up what we're
Well, he
trying to
wasn't-
do here.
Yeah, he wasn't listening to the show for the last 3 minutes, so he doesn't know what we're talking about. What the hell?
This is Charity Beaver,
Earl,
and it's Cassandra.
what the hell is
It's
Dr.
all
Brown?
the same person.
Cassandra, if you could excuse me for 1 second, I need to tell Earl something.
Sure.
Earl, what the hell is number one shift head Dr. Brown paying $5.01 a month for if you're not going to be engaged in the show?
I missed a couple seconds, man. Redo it. I
I'm
missed a
not
couple seconds.
redoing
Sorry, I
shit
got a
for you
brand new
because you.
freaking scratch board in front of me that you guys can't hear. And I thought I was providing good content. And then it turns out you guys were on some kind of inside joke that apparently the joke was against me because everybody's making fun of me now.
No one's making fun of you.
This
Not very
no part of
cool.
this is an inside
Cassandra.
joke.
And then she started talking in an American voice, I think.
Listen, he told you that I'm a voice-over actress, and that
I heard that.
I
That wasn't like that was like 5 minutes ago.
a beauty pageant in Texas, and so he asked me about my American personality from that time period, and I was giving it to you.
Right.
Apparently, you weren't paying attention.
Correct. On your own show.
What was the question?
There's no question.
Well, what the hell are you bombarding me for then? I could have. Didn't you ask me a question?
No.
I
She
gave
was-
it
No
5.
question. I was just
5
talking.
thumbs up. It sounded good.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
And
thank you, Earl. I appreciate that very much.
hey, Cassandra, did you
Yes.
get a chance to practice what we talked about? Just say no. Just say no.
I did make a phone call to my husband earlier and did try to practice, but I don't think I did a very good job.
What did he say?
What did he say?
Right. What did he say?
He said, please stop talking like you're from New York. You're terrible at it. Actually, that's what he said.
Anyway.
But, you know, I'm logging it. But he didn't think that was funny.
Well, I guess we are kind of doing an inside joke now, so I'll let everybody in on it. I texted Cassandra and I said, hey, in your voiceover work, can we maybe get something in a sexy American accent for the show? And she's like, I don't think I can do sexy. I said, well, you need to practice. So she said, I'll call my husband and practice. But if your husband told you to stop,
Well, he said not to do it in that accent anymore. Because apparently trying to sound sexy while you're from like Manhattan is not.
There's no sexy. Yeah.
It's not as easy as that.
I'm having visions of like Real Housewives or one of those shows where they're on there and they're all talking in their Bronx accents. No, they could be the hottest.
I even imagined having like really long fingernails.
Right.
And I was really trying to channel that. I don't know if you've ever seen there's a sitcom from the 90s, I think. The Friends.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. She was.
I was trying to channel. What is her name?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Chandler.
Jennifer Aniston.
Janice.
Janice.
Yes.
That's who I was trying to channel. But apparently, it's really hard to sound sexy.
It is. It is terribly hard. You could be the most gorgeous woman on the earth, but if you got that accent, you're not sounding sexy. No. Yep.
No, it didn't. It didn't work at all. I thought, maybe not that one.
Makes me serious.
Then I saw my Charity Beaver accent, and he said that wasn't very good either. So I'm not sure what I'm supposed to say that's supposed to sound sexy like this, but
now, have you tried?
I don't think I'm going to be able to sound very sexy other than what my voice normally sounds like.
Well, let me ask you this: have you tried just a standard American accent?
I thought that was standard American.
No, not.
I always use the standard American grit.
I mean,
when I'm practicing
I
alone.
honestly, I thought, is there another accent?
Well, there's you did a Southern accent, you did a New Yorker accent, but there's basic Ohio, Indiana, Midwest girls that just kind of
the common accent.
Yeah, just like to me, there's no accent. You know what I mean? It's just
the accepted accent.
Supposed to talk like you.
Well, I guess. I don't know. I mean, actually, hold on. If you, Cassandra.
I'm not sure. Does this sound right to you?
Yeah.
Is it closer?
Yes.
Is it closer to how you wanted me to sound?
Jesus. Wow. Wow.
That's good. That's real
amazing,
good.
Cassandra.
That is awesome.
Please don't ever
It's
say my
amazingly
name like
scary.
that again.
Now we've had like 10 guests on tonight.
Well, hold on.
I don't know if I couldn't tell if it was Vicky or if it's Earl, but please don't say my name like that into the mic ever again.
I think
What
it was
did I
Earl.
do? Cassandra.
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 We have a call, Cassandra. We have a call on line 2. We're going to take it real quick. I'm not even sure who it is. You're on the Leroy and Earl show. Who's this?
This is Nana Leroy. You better get that bitch off your show.
Watch it. Don't you dare call Cassandra that.
She's just hey, Nana Leroy.
She's racking your balls, boy. She's coming on here trying to get your stuff going.
What?
Cassandra, I apologize. This is my Nana Leroy, and she's a little up there.
I'm a little up there. Well, you better shut your fat fucking mouth, nigga.
Hey, no N-word on the show. No.
Listen to shit, Ricky.
Like your
Hit the
grandmother?
beep button.
She's my step grandmother. She's not actually my blood grandmother.
She
But
sounds like a man.
well, she's
Oh, it's on. It's on, bitch. I'm coming right over. I'll kick you right in the cup.
Hey,
Excuse me? I don't know who you think you're talking to, but I am nobody.
I know exactly who I'm talking to. Cassandra from Milton Keynes. I think I'm all hot and I'm Charity Beaver. That's some fucking bullshit.
Oh, come
on,
on,
man.
ladies. Let's get along, man.
Listen here, I can be Charity Beaver if I want to be Charity Beaver. We live in a
take it
world
right,
where we
you
don't
beaver.
have societal labels anymore.
I'll give you a lead.
I can be whatever I want to be.
what is your problem,
Nana
Nana?
Leroy.
What's your
Nana
problem, Nana?
Leroy, chill. You know what she needs.
I think
Come
you're
on,
right.
Nana Leroy. You want to hang out afterwards, Nana Leroy?
Leroy, I think it's time to hang up on your grandmother.
Well,
Just
that
put her
doesn't-
on line 3. I'll talk to her.
Yeah, you put me on with that cracker. I got a few things to say to you. Let me, give me
We'll
one.
get it figured out, Nana
You
Leroy.
just give me 2 seconds in the room with this hooker. I will take her down.
Why? Why?
She said, Nana, you talking about me or
What
Cassandra?
is the
I'm
real
confused.
problem here? Nana, what is the real problem?
Well, I'm jealous. You guys never have me on the show.
Oh, Nana.
We should have Nana
Well, you don't
Leroy
come
once
calling
in a while.
people hookers on the show, and then maybe they'll let you on more with
Well,
them.
you shut up, you prostitute.
Prostitute.
Well, Cassandra, I apologize.
Prostitution's legal where she's at now, Leroy.
Nana, I am going to let you go. Why? Because you're disrupting the show, and I don't
That's like
like
saying,
you.
"Shut up, you accountant."
I don't like
Where
you
she's at.
talking to my guests this way. I will call you after the show.
You better.
Goodbye.
You better.
That's enough. That's enough.
And
of
that's
that.
why I stopped dating your grandma, dude. She goes crazy sometimes.
So,
It's hard to control.
wait, other than my Charity Beaver alternate personality, you said there was other things that you'd found out about me.
Oh, I found out that you designed women's clothes, and I saw that one outfit you
Oh,
designed.
yes, I did. It's one of my best ideas I've ever had.
If you go to our Facebook page or our Twitter page, you will see a picture of something she designed. It looks like a giant. I'm going to be honest with you. It looks like a kind of like a giant uncircumcised penis. What?
Well, it's
I'm sorry.
not. It just keeps you warm. I don't know what to. It's just something to keep you warm.
I hate the. We'll
It's
live on YouTube.
similar to what maybe an uncircumcised penis might look like. Might also keep you warm if you're lonely.
Well, anyway, I liked it. I thought it was cool, but I was just a little bit concerned.
Well, imagine yourself wrapped in it, and I think you'll understand.
Well, am I imagining myself wrapped in it with the woman in the picture?
Sure.
Okay, I like it. I'm in.
Right, there you go.
I'm in.
Perfect.
I'm in.
Oh, that thing is cool, man. It looks warm.
Yeah.
See, that's what I thought.
Yeah, that's a Cassandra original right there. That's not Cassandra in the picture.
That's
Now,
actually the first one ever made. The only one ever made.
it's, that
It
is,
wasn't as popular as I thought it was going to be.
if for all of our male listeners, which is everyone listening, if you want to know what Cassandra looks like, go to our Facebook and Twitter page. The post with Charity Beaver, that is her. That's Cassandra. So,
It is indeed. I did not fake my face for that, just my accent.
and you are smoking hot. So, let's do this. Let's do this voiceover thing. So, I just want.
Right. Oh, I thought I was doing it the whole time.
No, I want to do it like so I can.
So I was what I've been doing.
No, well, I want to have you say certain things, and then later on I'll cut them out and use it as promos for the show. So,
Oh, okay.
So, like-
you gonna tell me what accent you want me to do it in first?
I will tell you. First, do it in your normal English accent, and just say you're listening to the Leroy and Earl Show.
No.
Go ahead. Right as soon as I clap, you'll hear my hands clap, and then go.
Okay. You're listening to the Leroy and Earl Show.
That's awesome. But that was your American accent.
Well, you said my normal. Oh,
English.
English. Sorry. It was all confusing. That's some confusing. That's confusing.
Wow.
I'm all caught up in it now.
That's typical. That is Leroy and Earl right there in a nutshell. The adult cartoon and podcast. All right, now try it in your English accent from Milton Keynes. Go.
Hold on. You're listening to the Leroy and Earl Show.
Nice. All right, now here comes the coup de grace, the moment we've all been waiting for. Give it a shot in your sexiest accent, whatever accent you feel sexiest in. Say, "Hello, boys. You're listening to the Leroy and Earl Show." Go.
I don't know.
She can't do it. It's hard to be sexy when you're laughing.
Hold on. Wow. I'm not sure I can. I'm not sure I
She's
can.
a filthy whore mouth.
I'm trying to remember how to be sexy and still be from Texas.
No, you don't be from Texas. Screw that. Do your sexy, normal, standard American voice.
It's too funny now.
Does he look like a
Amber, what are you doing?
Is this,
What did I miss?
All right.
What am I supposed to say again?
Okay. Let's calm down. Just calm down.
Mm.
Stop laughing.
I'm not sure how.
You can do it. You can do it.
Okay.
Whatever accent you want. I don't care which accent. Okay. So you're just gonna say. No, I'm laughing. So,
Are you kidding
are you just
me?
gonna say, "Hello, boys. You're listening to the Leroy and Earl Show."
Hello.
Earl,
Earl.
I'm Earl.
would it be too much to ask for you to pay attention to your own goddamn show?
I'm listening to the show, man. You guys are hitting it out of the park. You don't even need me.
All right.
All right, Cassandra, let's give it a try one time. We won't beleaguer this too
Okay,
much.
all
So,
right.
hello, boys. You're listening to the Leroy and Earl Show. Go.
Hello, boys. You're listening to the Leroy and Earl Show.
Not bad. Not bad. I'll take
That's the
it.
best I got. That's all I can do without laughing uncontrollably. So I think, hello, boys. You're listening to the Leroy and Earl Show. Isn't going to work.
I
like
that's
that.
good. All right, let's hear one more. Let's give me one more out of you.
Someone's gonna
And
make Pearl jealous.
I want you to do what you just did. Almost scream it in your British accent. Say, "This is the Leroy and Earl Show, the adult cartoon of podcasts."
In my English or
Whatever. English. Yeah, do the English. But do it loud like you're mad at somebody. Like you're pissed off. Like your
so
husband
you're
just...
listening to the Leroy and Earl Show, the adult cartoon podcast.
Yes.
A little more anger.
Little anger. Let's get some anger. Ready?
I know. I just want to
Okay.
make sure I know what I'm saying.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Maybe a little too much anger. Did you murder somebody once?
She's a filthy whore mouth.
That's all I got for you, boys. That's all I have.
That was great. That was great.
Amazing. I like that one.
All right, Cassandra. It's always a treat to have you on the show. One of these nights we need to get you and Liz back on. Remember Liz? Yeah.
Well, I think you're thinking of the night you had Kayla and Liz on.
Oh, that's right. I
Those
always get
are
you.
my friends from America,
Oh,
and yes, I'm sure if you ask them nicely, they will be glad to be back on your podcast.
That would be.
I'm not sure they're going to drink so much alcohol this time, but I'm
please
sure they would be
do.
glad to be back on.
If for those who are not familiar with the show, Liz and Kayla, which this isn't Kayla, I don't know why I keep getting them confused, but Liz and Kayla came up with birth control called Up the Butt No Babies.
It's true. They did. Here's the problem. You keep confusing me with Kayla because we're friends.
Right.
Remember,
right.
we're
Yes.
just friends.
Still don't
We're not
have
the same
kids.
person.
What do you know?
I know you think we all look the same, but we don't.
No, that is racist. Oh my god.
I'm not racist.
You are a racist.
Nobody knows what race we are. We're just voices.
True. Yep. You could be anything.
You're racist.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
We're not on YouTube or anything.
Yeah, we're not live on YouTube. Well, she's not though. So anyway, thanks so much for being on the show. As always, it's a pleasure.
Anytime.
It's always a pleasure, and I appreciate your time. And we will talk to you again soon.
Absolutely. Have a nice day.
You too. That's
Night.
Cassandra.
Whatever it is for you.
See you, Cassandra.
All right, that's Cassandra from Milton Keynes. British. She's British there. Nice accents. I like your accents. That was pretty cool. So, yeah, I got a little advertisement I wanted to play here.
Hi, this is Chaz from Miami, here at Leroy and Earl's Pitch Shift to tell you about a very exciting opportunity. Are your hormones out of whack? Do you feel like crawling out of your skin, or maybe even just lopping off your penis? You're not alone, little darling. Do yourself a favor and go to LeroyandEarl'sPitchShift.com and subscribe now for only $2.99 a month. Because here at Leroy and Earl's Pitch Shift, we love everybody for $2.99 a month.
Hello, this is Andrew WK, and you're listening to Strange Labels. Time to party. Yeah!
All right, so this is the Leroy Reynolds Show. It's adult cartoon podcasts, and yeah, all that good stuff. Hey, Earl.
I'm Earl.
I do appreciate you doing the show. I know I gave you shit about stuff like showing up really late and stressing me out because I got a lot of stuff to do to get the show going, and then I give you a hard
I just don't want
time.
to bother you, man. We'll let you get it going.
Yeah, well, it would. Let me just put it this way: it would be helpful if at like 5 minutes to 7 you were on. That would be helpful. So, but I'm not going to beleaguer that point.
What?
I'm not gonna beat a dead horse with that. I'm just gonna say it would be helpful. It'd be less stress for me if you were here. That way,
You done nagging me about it?
Yes, I am very much so.
Okay, well, I'll see you next week at 7:05.
Tonight's show has been brought to you by our brand new sponsor, Discount Wheelies. Earl, do you want to tell us a little bit about Discount Wheelies?
A little bit or a lot of it. Discount Wheelies, www.discountwheelies.com for all your UTV, ATV, dirt bike, pit bike, scooters, go-karts, motorcycle needs. And if you need parts, get a hold of me. I can get those too. I mean, get a hold of this guy. The new 800 number is not 800. It's 1-866-255-8008. And if you look at that 8008, it looks like boob.
Nice.
1-866-255-8008. DiscountWheelies.com.
Nice. Discount Wheelies.
Putting the brakes on prices.
Putting the brakes on the prices. That's a real sponsor. Has nothing to do with Earl. It's a real sponsor. Nothing to do with Earl.
It has nothing to do with Earl.
Right.
Although I can help you. If you would like to call me Earl,
yeah.
If you would like me to call Discount Wheelies and you want me, just request ahead of time and I'll make sure Earl answers.
There you go. And if you want any other of the voices from this show, if you want to hear Leroy or Ricky or Father James or Nana Leroy or Saul Gorman, if you want to have them record something for you or call one of your friends and prank them, go to Fiverr. That's right. On Fiverr, Leroy. I got my own page there. I will do whatever you want for $5.
He means it. He will do whatever you want.
I will record.
What's your pricing like on there?
It's $5. I'll do whatever. Well, $5 is the minimum. Obviously, it's Fiverr.
Well, I mean,
So,
like $5. What's that get you?
I will record anything you want in Leroy's voice. Father, any of the characters on this show except Earl, all the characters except Earl. I will record anything you want. So if you want me to call somebody and prank them, I'll do that. Or if you want me to make an MP3 of the characters or whatever, it's just nobody's going to do it.
Would you want a ringtone? If you want a ringtone,
There
he
you go.
does ringtones.
Yeah, if you want a Ricky ringtone, if you want something like this,
Hey, your phone's ringing. Hey, this is Ricky Dixon. Your phone's ringing.
you could have it for $5. So anyway, if you were to take advantage of that, all that money goes to promote the show. So yep. All right. This has been a great show. Again, I appreciate you coming, Earl.
Well, I love coming.
Yeah.
Hey, no, man, I'm glad to be here. I'm glad you had me. It's been a great show. I can't believe an hour went by that quick.
It did. Yeah. When we have lots of guests, we have lots of guests.
And I wasn't that late. I was only a couple minutes late.
You were only 5 minutes, maybe, if that. But anyway,
10, 15.
It would be helpful for me if you were here before I went live on Strange Label. That way, it's. But,
Well, it would be helpful for me if I wasn't.
Right.
I'm just saying, do you
I
really
know.
want to deal with all that at once? Because are you going to be able to concentrate when I'm like talking and stuff?
Well, yeah, that's a
And
good
it ain't my
point.
fault, man. It ain't my fault. There's deeper issues over here going on that I had to deal with. I
Well-
had to handle some shit. I know I'm fucking around on this brand new DJ thing, but that had nothing to do with it.
Well,
Started off with that, but then it turned into something else, man. I don't need, people got to know there's behind the scenes things here. And, while you're in your own world over there playing with the electronics and Ricky, I'm out here dealing with fans, praised fans. I'm dealing with the sponsors. I'm trying to get the FCC off our backs. I'm dealing with all this shit that you don't hear about every day. So if I'm going to be 5 minutes late, I'd like a little credit, please.
All right. Well, all credit due to you, Earl. Thank you for taking care of all that stuff while I do this stuff.
Discount Wheelies was calling me up, and they were going on about, you don't promote our show enough. DiscountWheelies.com. We got a good deal going on right now. $100 off the back, $100 off anything you want from the next 10 customers.
Well, I was hoping you would handle that part of it, but I'll try and get some. We need to advertise discount wheelies from the beginning of the show, not halfway through at the end. So anyway, I appreciate it. We're going to we'll see you next week. Again, next week, new segment called Gone in 60 Seconds. I think it's going to be great. It's going to be fun, and we are going to have a guest, I'm sure. I don't know who it'll be, but I'll get somebody on the show. So again, thanks for listening to the Leroy Earl Show. LeroyNoel.com. Follow us on Twitter at Leroy Earl. And the show's produced by me, Leroy Leroy. Go ahead. And Ricky Dixon. All that stuff. So. Kudos to the new #1 shift head, Dr. Brown.
Congratulations, Dr. Brown. Deserve it.
Hello, this is Eric Cartman. I don't usually listen to podcasts, but when I do, I listen to the Leroy and Earl Show. I can't do it. I can't. I would never listen to this shit. The adult cartoon of podcasts, my ass.
She's a filthy whore mouth.
Thanks to Cassandra from Milton Keynes for all the great voiceover work for free. I appreciate that donation. And we'll see you next week live here on the Strange Label Podcast Network at 7 Eastern, 6 Central. And you can listen to this show, stream it or download it anytime at LeroyandEarl.com. You'll get the link there. And follow us on Twitter at Leroy and Earl. Follow me, Leroy the Ray, on Instagram. And on Twitter if you want. I don't give a freaking frack. I don't care. It's the Adult Cartoon Podcast.
There is no reason to your deeds and your proclamation to justify your point.
I think I'm going to fade this out because this is a long song and it's a kick-ass song. But yeah, should I play the whole song?
You do whatever you want, big guy.
All right.
Oh yeah. You gonna? Is Leroy getting on the games tonight?
I probably will, but it'll probably be after you go to bed.
Oh my God, man.
Dude, I don't know what to tell you. I work a normal schedule. I don't work this.
No, you can't
early.
get on. You're on doing the show. You haven't been doing the show since 7 o'clock.
Yeah, it's okay. When I get done here, I'm gonna get the show up, downloaded, so not #1 shift head Bill Dono can listen to it tomorrow. That takes a little while. I'll be done about 9:30. Then I'll get on, and that's not late. 9:30 is not late.
9:30 is late, man.
It is for you now.
Listen, man, Bill Dono would back me on this one, man. He's probably in bed already.
Dude, he's got to get up at 1:30.
Well,
that's I would work anyway. Yeah, I'll be on. So if you're on, I'll see you.
Probably easier to drive at 1:30 at night.
Probably. So, I'm cringing now thinking of Bill Dono driving with his hands gripping the wheel. Like, he's probably already broken the wheel off in his hand.
Already? Oh yeah. By this point, yeah,
he's driven into the ditch, and or he's already pulled over to the side of the road and upped his monthly donation to $5.02.
Oh, yeah. Donna, if you're listening to this, we should have said this from the beginning, but just up it to 502. That way the struggle is over.
Yeah, well, the issue now is, do we make it public notice? Like, if he upped it to 502 tomorrow, Dr. Brown wouldn't know.
Yeah,
right?
We got to let them know right away. That way we can get more donations quicker instead of waiting a week at a time.
Right. 2 pennies a week. All right. We're out of here. We'll see you tomorrow. Not tomorrow. We'll see you next Wednesday.
Leroy and Earl are fictional characters doing a real podcast. The very real people behind Leroy and Earl are not responsible for their actions. In fact, they're irresponsible. By listening to this show, you agree to enter into a binding contract in which you will, cannot, and shall not take legal action against them or any real persons acting as Leroy and Earl. You also agree to give them money from time to time and not take life too seriously.
Later, kids.
Adios, amigos. All right, I know we're still live on the YouTube there. So, thanks for watching on the YouTube. Sorry, Carlisi, that you couldn't get your thing going. But we'll get you next week, Carlisi. I hope that's not what we were watching all night. Probably was. I hate this shit. Goodbye.